What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Bailey, and welcome to Baileytv. I am finally making the second episode to the Car Chronicles. Can I get a round of applause? In case this is your first time seeing me and the Car Chronicles, basically the Car Chronicles is where I sit in my car and I just talk my shit about whatever the fuck I feel like talking about that day. And as you can tell by the title, today we're going to be talking about the queen herself. We're going to be talking about Nicki motherfucking Minaj, because I have been to the Pink Friday 2 world tour twice now. And we just got a big announcement from Nicki that I want to talk about. So if you are enjoying this video throughout its entirety, go ahead and smash that like button because it helps me out more than you guys think. And if you enjoy content like this one that you're reviewing, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn on post notifications. That way you can get notified every time I upload, and follow me on all my social media down below, especially my Instagram and my X account, because that's where I'm the most active. Now let's get into some things. Before I really get into any of this, I want to lay some groundwork first for you guys, okay? So I have been a Nicki Minaj fan since 2010. I remember vividly, if y'all remember the channel Teen Nick, they used to play Degrassi on there all the time. And before they would transition from one show to another, they would play a music video. And I remember Your Love music video used to play all the time. And y'all can drag me in the comments for this, it's okay. My little 11-year-old self really wasn't vibing with Your Love when I first heard it. Then I heard, I think it was Bedrock, and I was gagged. And Super Bass is the one that really got me, which I mean, it got a lot of people. Super Bass is literally a classic at this point. But yeah, Super Bass was the first song to really grab me to Nicki, to be oh, okay, this bitch is sickening. And from there, it's all kind of just been history. But I would say that I became a Nicki Minaj stan probably by 2014 with the Pink Print. The Pink Print is my Nicki album. That is my ultimate Nicki Minaj album, period. Speaking of the Pink Print, I had tickets to go see her on the Pink Print tour. And as I was on my way there, because I had to drive out of state for this one, as I was on my way there, my mom's car, which was the car that me and my ex at the time, we were taking to go to the show, literally the front of the car started smoking, and I never got to go. Fast forward to 2018 with Queen. I was I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure that I get to this show. I did everything in my power. I got floor tickets, second row from the front. I was about to be right up there. And she cancels the tour because Future can't go. And I was devastated. So I had two opportunities in the past to go see Nicki, and both of them, due to the universe and whatever reasons were at hand, I didn't get to go. Flash forward now to 2024, and as I'm talking to you right now in this moment, I have seen Nicki Minaj twice, and it has been the best experience of my life. When it comes to Nicki Minaj and myself, my love for her runs so deep, because there's been plenty of times in my life where I have been very isolated from people. I felt very alone. I didn't really feel heard. I didn't really feel seen. And I just didn't really feel like myself. And Nicki's music was always there for me, or even just her interviews, to watch her personality, her jokes. I would sit and laugh, and I would find comfort in the music and just her as a person. And over all of these years of just being a Nicki stan and being active on the internet, that bond and that relationship has deepened, that I don't think a lot of people understand. And as I continue talking about my next points, I'm gonna post little clips or pictures or whatever around me to just show you guys what I'm talking about. But in the past, and some of my past Twitter accounts, I have had Nicki's follow twice. She has DM'd me before. She's quoted my tweet calling me baby, which that one gagged me. She's liked videos of me rapping some of her verses. She's liked tweets about it being my birthday before. She's liked pictures of me, just selfies where she's not even tagged in them. I've actually been posted by Young Money when I was in New York and I saw a Nicki Minaj billboard. I took a picture in front of it, and Young Money posted me on their Twitter and their Instagram. Did I say Nicki's DM'd me? I think I did. So just the recognition that Nicki gives me for all of the love and support, it it really truly means like so much to me. Every time I get like a notification that she liked something mine, or she reposted it, or she quoted it, or whatever, it really just makes me feel like the woman that I love, she sees all my hard work that I do, and like not like, so basically my love for her and the shit that I do for her, it doesn't go unnoticed by the queen herself. So now let's kind of like pivot to like the tour, because like I said, I had never seen Nicki Minaj like in person before this, so I really didn't know what to expect. But all I knew was I was about to go and be in a room full of barbs, and that energy was going to be impeccable. And let me tell you, like, it fucking was. Like, there's no other experience for a barb than being at a Nicki Minaj concert, surrounded by barbs, surrounded by people that love this woman. Like, that feeling I wish I could have every single day of my life. Everything about the show was fucking phenomenal, from the looks, the hair, the production, the dancers, the set list, Nicki's energy. Like, I was grateful enough to be able to see her in Columbus and in Cleveland, Ohio, and she did a damn good job each time. The first time around, which was back in April, was the Columbus show, and I went with my best friend since like middle school. So that will be a memory that I will forever cherish, like for the rest of my life, because I got to see like my queen, my idol, my favorite artist for the first time with my best friend in the whole entire world. And there, and like I don't know, I can't explain like the feeling that gives me, like the dopamine, the happiness that like surges through my body when I think about that is literally just out of this world. Second time I saw her was literally, so today's Tuesday, I'm filming this on a Tuesday. I saw her on Friday, like, so like the previous Friday, and I took my mom with me this time, because the biggest thing for like this whole entire thing of Pink Friday 2, Nicki's always said like it feels full circle. It feels like a big like reunion almost. So to take my best friend and to take my mom, like that's the definition for me of like a full circle moment, especially with Nicki, like hella full circle, okay? And the coolest thing about this, and I'm gonna show my screen recording as I'm talking about this. So me and my mom, some of my barb friends took a picture of me and my mom outside of the venue for the Cleveland show. And as we're sitting there in our seats, it's probably about like 8:30, and Nicki doesn't come on until 11. So it's probably about 8:30, and I'm getting like all these notifications, and one of them is that Nicki liked the photo of me and my mom. Like, Nicki Minaj saw the photo of me and my mom standing outside the venue, like waiting to get into the show. And like, again, like that's like full fucking circle, bro. Like just full circle. Like Nicki Minaj knew me and my mom were there. Nicki saw my mom. Like, Nicki has seen my face before. I know she has. So I knew whenever she's seen that, she was probably like, oh, I know this boy. But she saw my mom. She saw that my mom was there, also showing her love and support. And like, I don't know. That's like that right there. Those are my three favorite women, or with the exclusion of my niece. But I love my niece. But my three favorite women, like Nicki, my mom, and my best friend. Like, and Nicki saw me and my mom's photo. Like, I don't know how to like describe that, but like, it's insane, bro. It's insane. The universe does work in really funny ways, because the first time I was supposed to go see Nicki was with an ex, and the second time I was supposed to go see Nicki was with an ex best friend of mine. And I think the universe knew. Like, the universe works in really funny ways, y'all. So I think the universe knew that like if this show happens and you go with this person, Bailey, you will always have like this memory, like this phenomenal memory that you've been waiting years for, will always be attached to this shitty person. So I think the universe waited and gave me my opportunity to go see Nicki with the right people and at the right time. And I couldn't be more grateful for the opportunity to have seen Nicki twice in 5 months. And I had the opportunity to take my best friend in the whole world and my mother. Like, those are 2 nights and 2 amazing memories that I will hold so close to my heart, like till the day that it stops beating. Nicki, if you see this video, I want you to know I love you so, so much. And I thank you for everything that you've ever done for me that you have no idea that you've done. The confidence you've given me, the drive that you've given me, the smiles, the laughter, the memories, the friends. I have friends all over the country because of you. So, Nicki, I love you so much, and I will forever support you. I got you. I'm gonna stand 10 toes behind you. I'm a fucking Team Minaj till the death of me, okay? Thank you so much for everything and all the hard work you do. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Nicki. I fucking love you, bitch. Now let's pivot a little bit because Nicki made a really big announcement the other night. Nicki announced that we're not going to get the deluxe of Pink Friday 2 anymore. Instead, we're going to get a whole new album, and I think she's titling it Pink Friday 3. I want to get this out of the way before I really start talking about like the exciting things that can come with Pink Friday 3, because I have not seen anybody really talk about this. And as a diehard Nicki fan, as a Barb, the Barbs, we need to be talking about this. So Barbs, gather around. We need to talk about this because this is potentially very scary. Okay, very scary. Contractually, Nicki is only signed for 6 albums. If Pink Friday 3 comes out by the end of this year or early next year, Nicki has the option to be done with music. Do y'all realize that? Like, we can be excited for Pink Friday 3, yes. But there's a possibility that with Pink Friday 3's release, she could retire from music. And I don't know about the rest of you Barbs, but I'm not ready for that. Like, can you imagine for a second, like, not anticipating new Nicki music? Like, not, like, knowing for a fact that we're never getting another album again? Because I can't fathom that. For more than half my life, I've always looked forward to new Nicki music and have always been excited in everything that has to do with Nicki. And, like, to know that that can all come to an end in less than a year, that frightens me, y'all. Like, that really scares me. Like, that terrifies me. Now, on the flip side of that terror, Nicki is coming for you bitches, okay? Let's really think about Fractions, her song Fractions that she released when she re-released Beam Me Up Scotty, okay? I'm about to send a distraction. I think the distraction was Beam Me Up Scotty, okay? Listen, hear me out. Hear me out. About to send a distraction. Beam Me Up Scotty. Okay, I mixed up what I said. Listen to me, okay? Beam Me Up Scotty, she was sending that traction, okay? She was pressing the button a little bit, you know what I mean? And then Pink Friday 2 was the distraction. Pink Friday 3 is gonna line all these bitches up like a fucking fraction, okay? Do you hear me? Like, just let that sit for a second, okay? Let it sit. If you've been a Barb for a long time, you know that there's typically like 2 to 4 years in between a Nicki Minaj album, okay? So to know that Pink Friday 3 could be coming like the beginning of 2025 is sickening. Is like real sickening work because we've never had an album come out that fast before. And that is really exciting. Like, I don't know what to do with myself. But here, listen, Nicki, listen, Miss Pink Lady. There is some things that I do need from Pink Friday 3, and one of the main things is I want a lot of new stuff, okay? Don't nobody yell at me in the comments here, but I need new stuff. I don't want stuff that's from the vault, okay? I want stuff that's been, like, recorded in the last year. Not something from 7 years ago, unless it's Arctic Tundra. Unless it's Arctic Tundra or Big Barbie. Ooh, give me Big Barbie, and I'll shut the fuck up, okay? Give me Big Barbie. But yeah, so if it's not Big Barbie, if it's not Arctic Tundra, like, I want new stuff, like newly recorded music from like within the past year. The other thing that I want is I want to see some part 2s to some things, okay? I would love to see a Roman's Revenge part 2 coming at all of the rap girls, you know, getting them together, lining them up like a fraction. You following? Featuring Kendrick Lamar. And I know what you're going to say, and I don't want to hear it. Because when Nicki was going through her hate train shit, Drake was piggybacking off Cardi. So, I only think it's fair that if we're going to do a Pink Friday 3, we should do a Roman's Revenge Part 2, and you should get Kendrick on this one. And I would love to see a Dear Old Nicki Part 2 as well, especially now that Nicki is a mom. I think that would be really dope to hear Nicki talk I'm getting tripped up on my words, but I think it'd be really cool to see or to hear Nicki talk to her old self, like from her new self, specifically the Nicki in 2024 speaking to Nicki in like 2017, 2018. That would be fucking dope. Barbs, I know you're here, so please sound off in the comments and like let me know like what are some things that you're hoping that we get from Pink Friday 3, and like really get into some things with me, because like let's talk. Like I really want to hear what you guys think, because Pink Friday 3, like Who would have thought we were gonna ever get a Pink Friday trilogy? That's fucking crazy. So I want to hear what you guys are like expecting or hoping that to get with Pink Friday 3. All right, you guys, it's time to wrap up Car Chronicles episode 2. And before I go, I just really want to say again, Nikki, thank you so much for an amazing show. I'm so grateful to the universe and my hardworking self that I did everything in my power to make sure that I was there twice to show out, to show my love, to show my support, and literally scream my voice off for Nikki. Like, I have waited 15 years for these concerts, and like they were fucking magical. They mean, like, those days mean the most to me, and they definitely have healed healed a part of my inner child. And watching some of the videos back, I can just see that 12, 13, 14-year-old Bailey is literally thriving. And I as an adult couldn't be happier for him. Like, I'm so happy that adult Bailey and inner child Bailey, like, we got to coexist that day, and I got to heal a part of him. I'm so grateful for that. I'm grateful for the opportunity that I got to link up with some of my Barb friends. Shout out to Mia, shout out to the Kentucky Barb, shout out to the Barbs that I seen in Cleveland. Like, that was so cool to me, to really get to like meet some of these people that I've known on Twitter for fucking years. And guess what? If Nikki goes on tour with Pink Friday 3, oh, my Barb family? Now, my Barb family, Mia's a part of that, but my Barb family, y'all know who you are. Tanaya, Ray, Tay, Jaleel, all of you, I'm coming. I'm coming for y'all. I'm gonna meet y'all. We're gonna have a big Barb family meetup, and it's gonna be fucking fire. Like, I can't fucking wait. But I'm just so grateful that in 2024, I got to go see Nicki Minaj twice. Like, those days are some of the best days of my life, and probably forever will be, and I will cherish them for the rest of my being. Like, oh my god, like, I don't know, it's just so hard for me to put into words, but just I love that woman so much, and I'm so grateful that I was able to be at 2 of her shows. Like, oh my god. Y'all know the drill. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and smash that like button, because it helps me out more than you guys think. If you guys want to see more Car Chronicles and more videos of me just sitting in my car talking my shit, or you want to see some reaction videos, some shit, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and turn on those post notifications. That way you can get notified every time I post a video, and follow me on all of my social media down below in the description box, especially my Instagram and my X account, because that's where I'm the most active. And until the next video, guys, deuces.